Hey guys and girls, we're out here in the garage. We're going to talk about a couple things today. Just got lucky yesterday, caught a good deal on Craigslist and picked up a couple GoPros, some Hero 3s. So I'm pretty happy about that. I have a little bit better image quality hopefully from here on out, and I won't have to do so much with my phone. So Joanne's going to get one of them and I'm going to get one of them, so when we head to the track I'm going to attach one to the car and she'll have one over on the side there, and I think it's going to work out really good. So we're here at the garage, just come back from SRI. SRI is where I get a lot of my nitrous and race gas, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about tires. So what we're going to do is have a look at these tires and we'll see what we think about them. Okay, these here are my Race Stars rims. I got P305 45 R17s, Mickey Thompson ET Street R's on the back. Not a lot of tread, so don't get caught in the rain. They are DOT legal, but they are not something you really want to be driving around in the rain. I've driven them a few times on the street, and they're fine as long as it's dry. Fitment is great on a 2010 Camaro. Okay, here's what we got up front. We got some Skinnies up front. These are Mickey Thompsons as well, Sportsman SRs. And the size here is 28 by 6 R17. Okay, and those are on 4.5 inch wide by 17 inch Race Star rims. I have another video you can look up how we actually mounted them and what the part numbers are for everything, so that if anybody's interested in running this type of setup, you'll know it'll fit. Tires out there, but there are not a lot of good ones to match, I think, that are drag radials. You have a lot of bias ply fronts and rears. You got people running 18s. Of course, the diameter on the outside, the outer diameter of the tire, you need to match them real close. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem with the computer on the car. Yeah, one of the other things I wanted to say was, a lot of guys, when they mount their drag setup, now these are drag radials. These are street legal. They're DOT stamped, front and rear. You can drive them on the road. You keep your pressures where they need to be. Of course, we drop them down to 16, 18, 19 pounds at the track, but I've been running about 30 on the back and 45 up front, 44. So the thing I wanted to say was, on these, when I first mounted them up, I had a heck of a wobble. It really wobbled. You could tell the tires just needed to be balanced. Typically the drag radials will take quite a bit of weight to balance them, but it was just getting to be too much of a nuisance to drive. It wasn't really fun to drive. It was just a little bit lumpy from about 45 to 60. So I took them down to Yarborough Automotive down here, and those guys balanced them right up for me. One side took 2.5 ounces, the other side did take 5.5 ounces weight. So be prepared, you can put a little bit of weight. You can see right up in here, there's some weight right there. I took some black paint and just painted them so they wouldn't be so noticeable. But that's our setup right now, and been running at the track a couple weeks now, and I will tell you that they are faster. I guess the weight difference and the rolling resistance, having a little more patch on the ground. We've been hooking up good. We're gonna go a couple more times. Thursday night we're gonna try to get out and get a couple guys up there to more. If you guys are contemplating on doing this, I know it's a lot of money, but the 20-inch drag radials that I had, they worked pretty well. I was getting some 1.6 60-foot times. Now we're starting to get some 1.5 60-foot times. So that's always good to have, especially, you know, this car has a stock cam and stock heads. We do have a small shot of nitrous going on, and then the usual bolt-ons and tune and a few other small things to hopefully give it a little bit of weight reduction. Weight reduction is a big thing. We're weighing in right now. That car weighs 3,800 pounds with a quarter tank of gas. I have all the seats in it, and I can double this car to go down the highway, do whatever I want, go on a vacation or a trip by just swapping out my wheels and tires. I want to say hello to and give some credit to is my wonderful girlfriend, Joanne Pagani. She always encourages me and keeps me enthused about going racing. She loves to go racing, and she's always happy when I buy something new for the car. You can't find that everywhere, guys, so it's nice to have somebody that has some common interests. Every little thing that we do has helped. I don't do really any aesthetics. I'm not going to change the way the car looks. I like to keep it just the way it is. There won't be a sticker on the car. The car, you know, to me it looks fine. I don't want to add a bunch of splitters and ground effects and have problems tearing them off. I'm not lowering the car. That's when getting into more trouble doing that kind of stuff. This car is, you know, kind of, it's found its niche. We're gonna go in a straight line here, and we're gonna do it for cheap, and we're gonna do it as best we can and have a good time doing it. We've met a lot of nice people at the racetracks, learned a lot, and hopefully that will continue. I think it will.